Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Wrestling Breakdown Uncut, the fifth one, and maybe the biggest one yet,
the final
for the reasons of its going away. Maybe.
I tried to jump in. I didn't read the room. That's my fault.
Yeah, fair. But we have wrestling news. We're going to talk a bit about Saturday's main event, a bit about Raw, a bit about AEW Redemption this weekend and new predictions for that. And yeah, just have a general conversation. Talk a bit about Unreal, which I know Bobby didn't watch, but I took some highlights from it and we can talk about what was said. Which I feel like is fair enough.
Never watching that show.
So yeah, do you want to go into news first or go into the TV shows first?
You run the show here, pal. It doesn't matter what I say.
I'm not going to be running it for long. Thank God.
Well, that's when we take a hit.
Is it? But okay, in the news then. Sheamus won't be a free agent until the 1st of October. So anyone who thought that he was going to be at All In, he won't be.
So he did get released then?
I'm not sure. I think he's still with the company now. They're just not extending his contract. So his contract is up in October.
So his contract is probably up September 30th.
Yeah, and then we go from there. Yeah.
So while he's on his way out, he's not officially on his way out.
Yeah, he's not going to be doing anything. They're not going to suddenly bring him back for a small run and then let him go.
The
Sheamus retirement. The Sheamus retirement month.
Dude, he was supposed to retire in like 2019. The fact that he's still going is he has spinal stenosis.
Yes.
Which is nuts.
Yeah, no, that's true.
He was on his way out in 2019. Well, that's what everyone thought.
Yeah.
But here we are, 7 years later, pretty much.
So, speaking of AEW, there has been preliminary contact with Steve Macklin. Sure.
There we go. Now, would he have to wait 9? He got released, right? He was great.
Yeah, he was granted release from TNA. I don't think so. I think when they released the Inspiration, they were in Ring of Honor pretty quickly afterwards.
I feel like TNA would do it, but if Steve Macklin was like, just let me out.
I mean, he did call the owner a cook.
Well,
so,
it's true.
I mean, sure, we don't really know. We can neither confirm or deny that Thingy Silver is a cook.
Different strokes for different folks. Listen.
Sure. But obviously, Deonna Purrazzo is in AEW / Ring of Honor, so I assume that's probably the move there.
Of course, yeah. I mean, because they work together for sure. But why would you not want to work with your wife again? You know.
Sure, they were together in TNA before Deonna left.
And I believe they were in WWE together for a minute, I want to say.
True, but it can't have been for long because Deonna wasn't around for long. Or particularly long.
She was around at the end of 2019.
Yeah.
Because she fought Charlotte on one of those tape shows, and Macklin was
a forgotten son.
Yeah, and they were brought back in 2020. They were COVID run, but then that quickly ended.
Yes.
No, they were Corbin for a minute. They were with Corbin for a minute.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I can't even remember that.
Don't ask me where I pulled that from. Holy moly.
Speaking of Ring of Honor,
I remember that. Sorry, I remember that because it was like 1 or 2 weeks they were together, and then like nothing.
They disappeared. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, while you do that, I will mention, as I said, in Ring of Honor, Athena has surpassed Roman Reigns' days of being Women's World Champion. So she's now 1,317 plus days as Women's Champion in Ring of Honor.
Okay. In December 2020, WWE paired Baron Corbin with the former Forgotten Sons, Wesley Blake and Steve Cutler on SmackDown. The faction was abruptly dissolved when WWE released Cutler in February 2021.
Yeah, because he had to get rid of Jackson Riker because he did and said some things.
I thought they got rid of him in like the summer of 2020.
No, yeah, they did, but they because he was with Elias for a bit, if you remember, and then he did and said things which they had to get rid of him for.
Yeah, that was like August of 2020 or something. And then, yeah. The
Yes.
Knights of the Lone Wolf. That's what they were.
Great.
Huh.
Well, there you go.
Can't remember 2 weeks ago,
Yeah. Speaking of people leaving TNA, Santana was removed from the TNA roster page fairly recently. People thought he was going. Yeah, people thought he was going to show up at that event with it being in New York. That wasn't the case, so I assume he is NXT bound sooner rather than later.
He would be a cool if he's going to Maine. If he's not going to Maine,
okay,
forget what I said. But he would be a cool SummerSlam or Raw or SmackDown after SummerSlam.
Yeah, we've got them. Well, we know that Big Cass is on his way back after SummerSlam, but there's been no confirmation that Enzo.
I'm assuming Enzo's. If Enzo is not right behind him, he's not far behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we talked about this last time because it still feels kind of fresh, but the whole Worlds Collide and All Out being in the same day at the same time on the same city, I think I assume across the road from each other in Chicago.
Yeah, that's to counter program AEW is one thing, but to do it in the same city, that's
So I assume I know it's not called that now, but I assume one is at the Allstate and one is at the Now.
The Now Arena, yeah. Listen, I'm a guy that calls football stadiums by their old names. They've changed them years ago, but I still call them.
But the amount that CM Punk calls it the Allstate Arena, it's kind of ingrained in me that that's what it'd be called.
Well,
but it's something else now.
That's what he grew up on, you know.
Yeah.
So like for example, the Steelers play at Acrisure Stadium or whatever the name is. It used to be called Heinz Field. I still call it Heinz Field.
Oh, fair enough.
So it's
Yeah. But yeah, the thing is, it's only a Worlds Collide as well, which is going to be a fun show, but doing it at the same time as All Out is a bit.
It's
shitty,
petty,
I guess.
Well, here's the thing.
Yes.
Here's the thing about WWE. They always said AEW is not competition, but why are you counter programming it at every possible turn?
True.
Yeah, that's my problem here.
I assume they're gonna, with it being Chicago, they're gonna find a way to have Punk on the show as well. Especially if he's still WWE champion post SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I want to say,
but you're in a lose-lose situation there, so
yeah, definitely.
But also, there was announced at, I think it was Saturday Night's Main Event, that post-Mania shows.
Yes.
So we have, what's it called now?
Yeah,
they announced it outside it because they're both at the theater in Madison Square Garden.
And where else would they have announced it? Honestly, yeah.
True. But they have a AAA event, which I assume is going to be like a Worlds Collide, which will happen after WrestleMania because WrestleMania will be early this year. Next year would have been in Saudi Arabia. That'll be after night 1, I assume, and then after night 2, when that finishes, we're going to have Stand and Deliver.
Yeah.
And the people of New York can go and watch WrestleMania in the theater in Madison Square Garden before these shows happen, which is a pretty cool experience.
So they already confirmed Stand and Deliver is at MSG?
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to be after one of the nights of WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of wrestling, but I mean, it's pretty much the same thing we've been doing, with the exception of this year.
This year, when they did Stand and Deliver a few weeks before.
They did it the night before a holiday over here, though. That was pretty cool. So I liked that.
But yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but well, is AEW running a show that Sunday?
You would be an idiot not to.
I know, but here's the. Well, yeah, you can run it at night. You can run it Sunday night.
Yeah. Maybe people choose between Stand and Deliver and, I assume, Dynasty.
But wait, the possible problem they run into. You're saying on Saturday night run a show?
No, so WWE are running a show after each night anyway.
Okay, and NXT Stand and Deliver is Saturday night.
We don't know which night is which. I'm assuming that the AAA event is after the Saturday, and Stand and Deliver will be after the Sunday because it's the bigger of the two events.
So the problem both companies, now that I think about it, could run into. Well, I mean, they did it last year, or 2025. Yeah. One of the possible dates for WrestleMania is March 27th. It's a holiday the next day in the States. So Easter. I know they ran it on Easter in 2025 anyway, but
Yeah.
then
I
you
don't
got if it's Easter, I don't think AEW would do it. I think they would do it the week before or the week after.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It'll probably be the
Yeah.
week before. They did Dynasty
It's like
2
April 12th or
weeks
something.
before something, or a week before
I think it
WrestleMania.
was a week before Mania. I
was
think
a
it was
week
April
before, yeah.
12th. Because oh wait, it was Stand and Deliver was like the 4th.
Yeah,
Dynasty
then we had a
was, like,
week
the
break.
12th, and
Then we
then
had Dynasty, then we had WrestleMania.
yeah, then WrestleMania was like 19th and 20th or 18th and 19th, something like that.
Yeah. No, yeah. That makes sense. So, yeah, lots of wrestling over one weekend, and I assume AEW are going to try and add to that, as well as... Because also all the indie events can do shows around New York.
And you can have guys pop up at said indie events.
True, the people that aren't going to WrestleMania can be on NXT or be on the AAA show or...
Yep. And
etc.
If you could have I've heard this, Orange Cassidy pop up at some random indie event because he's there, you know? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Speaking of AEW, Saraya did an interview, which I believe was something to do with the Bellas.
I think it was the Bellas.
Where she said that would make sense. Where she said that her heart wasn't in it when she was at AEW, which you could kind of tell after a while.
Yeah, I mean, at first she kind of came back with a lot of fire in her, but then it was like...
And she won the world title just because at Wembley.
And then she lost it, 2 weeks later?
It was something like 2 or 3 weeks later to Shida.
Yeah.
And then...
She got a hometown moment. That's cool.
No, not hometown. Home country.
Home country.
I only know that because I know where she's from, so...
Yeah, I bet you do know, you pervert.
Well, she's from Norwich. So yeah, we'll go on to TV shows as such. And Raw was... Well, actually, no. We'll go with Saturday's main event because it's in order. So we had a pre-show match with was Trick and Laredo Kid, which was a decent match. It was kind of weird a Saturday Night's main event get a pre-show match, and yet none of the actual PLEs do. Yeah,
that's when when Zero said it in the chat, I was like, wait, there's a pre-show?
I don't know who that is. Oba also did a promo addressing Brock on the pre-show or the countdown show as well.
The ruler.
Yes. Fatal Influence became the new women's tag team champions by defeating Paige and Brie Bella.
Yeah. So, quick little sidebar, and this is actually a rather cool story. Even Leo, with the heartless bastard that he is, might be like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." About 5 days ago, something like that, my cousin and his wife had their first child. They named it her Lainey. 3 days later, Lainey Reed wins the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, there must be a connection there somewhere.
Well, they're both named Lainey.
No, fair enough.
I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
It's a thing.
They don't like wrestling, but they were like, oh, cool.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad they're off Paige and Brie. As that team doesn't really make any sense anyway.
I honest to God, when Paige and Brie won them at WrestleMania, I was like, all right, give them a few weeks, maybe a month.
Yeah.
Nikki will come back, turn on Paige, boom. That was 3 months ago.
Yeah, it was mad. Then we saw Dunhausen get the win over JD McDonough. And the match that had a lot of silly bollocks on it. That was a basketball player who I don't know.
That was the coolest thing because he had an awesome choke slam. Carl Anthony Towns.
If that's what her name is, then that's fine.
Her.
But,
yeah. I know where he's from.
Yeah.
You know how I know?
Of course, you know where other men are from.
You know how I know where he's from?
Because he's from where you're from.
Yeah. That's the only reason I know.
But yeah, there was a lot of shenanigans, a cool choke slam. It was pretty obvious that Danhausen was going to get the win.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It was silly bollocks for the sake of silly bollocks.
Yep.
And that was pretty much it.
I think he's got a... I think think the Danhausen thing is running its course. Maybe I'm.
That's because you don't like it, and you're not 2.
But well, yeah. Sorry, I'm 30. Sorry, I don't think that you are cursed. Sorry, I'm not. I'm a grown man.
No, same.
I talk to women. Sorry.
Barely.
No, listen. I talk to women. Just getting past that is the problem. But I do talk to them. It's half the battle.
Right. Speaking of women, Lara Valkyria beat Bailey and then took her out afterwards, which people are viewing as a write-off and a goodbye.
Bailey was moved to the alumni page.
I mean, was she? Because I checked. Yeah, I was going to say. I checked and it was like, no, she didn't.
Yeah, my buddy sent me the link and I'm like, I haven't seen this anywhere. Let me go check. And I checked and I'm like,
no.
Well, but Baron Corbin's still on there, so.
True. They don't update it as often as people think they do.
That's why I was like, wait, this is still like, this is the active page. And I saw Batista next to Baron Corbin. I'm like, what? Oh, never mind.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was just all types of confused.
Yeah, and then during Raw, there was a interview with Saul Rucker where Lara Valkyria interrupted and said that she drove Bailey out of the company, or she got rid of Bailey out of the company, sorry. Of which, I mean, you can just take that as, well, yeah, she took out Bailey. That's what people say.
I read that her contract ends at some point in Q4 of this year. Take that as you please. How true that is, I don't know. I'm just relaying what I read.
But if I was WWE, I'd be doing everything within my power to get Bailey back on side, because you know she's going to jump to the other side the first chance she gets, because she has a very good friend over there who ironically sounds like money, which will get absolutely launched at Bailey should she leave WWE.
Yeah, it depends on how comfortable Bailey is. Some people will jump because they want to do more. Some people are comfortable with the money.
I think given the opportunity, Bailey would jump, because I know she's like backstage at AEW whenever she can be to support Mercedes. So there's no way she hasn't made like friends and, you know.
Oh, I'm not denying that, but
and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just like Finn Balor. Finn Balor could have made the jump, but he's probably likes money, so.
True. I mean, the only person I can remember saying that was Kevin Owens, who definitely could have made the jump, but then said, it's WWE money, I'm not going to.
Well,
I've got a family to support. Why would I not?
It's WWE money, and at the time of his renegotiations, who did he fight at the next WrestleMania?
I can't remember, to be fair.
Stone Cold.
Fine.
So it's probably like, hey, we're going to offer you this, and then you get to have a main event match with Stone Cold at WrestleMania. All right. Where do I sign? Like, wait, did you say Stone Cold? Yeah, okay. You have a pen? You want me to get one? Like, yeah.
And then, in the main, well, not the main event, the main event match, we had the tag team match, Punk and Cody versus Gunther and Sammy, which was fine for the most part. Added well to the Aldis and Gunther story, which we'll get to. And it was just an okay tag match. But the proper main event segment was Roman and that basketball player.
Jalen Brunson.
If that's what she's called, yep.
Finals MVP,
those two
Jalen
came
Brunson.
out. Sure. Yeah, sure. They both came out. They did a bit of dick sucking. The other basketball kid came out to Seth Rollins' music.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Sure.
If that's what her name is.
And then there was a bit of a brawl, and that was it. Well, I don't do stuff on fake sports. So.
They flop a little less than soccer. A little less. It's bad. It's bad. I will admit that. But it's not. It's not soccer bad.
But there was a lot of hate coming out of this final segment for WWE.
Well, here's the thing. If you didn't see this coming with all the Knicks on the TV show, I don't know what rock you live under, because they won the finals a month ago. They're the champions of the world. Jalen Brunson has been on WWE TV before.
No.
And it was at their home arena. So, like,
I think the issue here is it ran overtime, and it was the last thing on.
I'll raise you with this. It's a Saturday night main event.
I mean, true, but for me, it was just, I completely lost interest at that point because it's like you pretty much alienated all the wrestling fans because.
So here's the thing: the basketball fans might have tuned in to watch this. If you do Jalen, if you do Jalen Brunson first, they're just going to tune out. You know.
I mean, I get it, but it's just
like the Bad Bunny fans show. At that WrestleMania. If you put them on first, the Bad Bunny fans are just going to tune out.
True, but then the WrestleMania, they went on pretty early.
No, they were the second to last match.
Well, I can't remember, to be fair. But
are you even a wrestling fan?
I mean, it's funny that you're asking me that.
Like, come on, dude.
And then, we went on to Raw, which was tragic.
But hold
on. The Raw after Saturday's main event was awful. It was all recaps from SummerSlam kickoff, Saturday's main event, and Fanatics Fest. There was more ads than usual. We just had a comment that was like, they had Fanatics Fest all weekend in New York. It was packed with celebrities.
Yeah,
yes, but we don't need that on Raw. Once it happened, it happened. Leave it in the past.
Listen, Fanatics Fest is fun. It's a good time. I went to one of them. But no. And Bad Bunny was the second to last match on night one.
Fair enough. But it didn't need to take over Raw. We could have put in another match. It finished 10 to 15 minutes early. There was 2 to 3 video packages about Roman and Seth. And Seth was on the show as well. Obviously, Roman wasn't because, God forbid, he'd show up.
Triple H was too busy at Fanatics Fan Fest. He's like, I got Raw Monday. Damn it.
But there was no women's promos or matches in ring. The closest we got was Liv Morgan coming out with Dom and JD during their matches. She did have a bit of a brawl with EO during said match, but that obviously you expect it to be like a lot more just women on the show. We know there'll be matches next week because Sol is defending the Intercontinental Championship against Raquel next week. But very disappointed Raw if you're a feminist, essentially.
Yeah, WWE. R.I.P.
Jesus,
they're going under.
Very light.
Yeah, what happened?
I have no idea.
You look like you're in a beauty pageant with like them.
I have no idea.
That's one very ugly beauty pageant.
I have no idea. I'm going to back up a bit. What's not happening? Maybe it's the sun's gone in.
That's worse, honestly. Listen, I'm just saying you backing up made you more sunny. I'm just saying. There you go. Nice Wonder Woman hat.
Yeah, thank you. And then Unreal came out, which I know you have no care for. It's a Slipknot camp.
Oh, Slipknot. I'm trying to read it in my old eyes. I'm like, what does that say?
Yes.
Corey Taylor. I think.
Yeah, so yes.
Nice. See, nice.
Known wrestling fan, actually.
Yeah. Did I know that?
He was at SummerSlam or WrestleMania last time around.
He's been at a few conventions I was at.
Fair. That's cool.
Guy didn't like being on time or staying the whole day, but I didn't meet him, so I didn't care.
That's very Slipknot of him, to be fair.
He showed up late on Friday and left early Saturday. That was it. Those were 2 days.
Fair enough. But some things from Unreal. I'm not going to recap the full thing. I just took some highlights that Bobby might have a comment or two on, essentially. But Cena himself said that they had a boring main event of WrestleMania on purpose with Cody.
Listen, the SummerSlam match was great, but you can't. No, he's bullshit.
Well, he said that Triple H came up to him and said it was too boring. That's why they kind of improved the match quality after, which obviously with Randy Orton, CM Punk, etc.
Well, yeah. Well, you can't get much worse.
True. AJ didn't sign her contract with 30 minutes before her return. like happened.
I did know that.
Fair enough.
I think Punk did the same thing.
It was a very similar thing, yeah.
I think Punk walked in the Gorilla, boom, 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 and then...
Yeah. They showed on screen Liv Morgan having her shoulder getting popped back in. It was grim.
Oh.
You know, after she injured it on Raw before taking that extended leave.
Oh, who did it to her? Kyrie,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they showed it.
Yeah, they showed it. Yeah, they showed it getting popped back in. It was grim.
I've done enough body injuries.
Yeah, fair.
I've unfortunately seen like 5 of the worst sports injuries live, and I'm just like,
nice. But we've had a comment that agrees with you. It says SummerSlam will fall.
Who said it?
Beast Mode God 1.
Oh, that's my burner account. All right, cool. No, it's not my burner account. But thank you, Beast Mode 1.
I couldn't disagree more.
Well, great. Pin a rose on your nose. You suck.
Anyway, but yeah, Bron Breakker was the first idea to win the Rumble, but they didn't want to push him down each other. They didn't want to push him down people's throats, so they pivoted to Roman instead. So they didn't want to do to him what happened to Roman, and yet everyone complained anyway.
Oh. I thought you said they pivoted to Roman instead.
Well, the first idea was Breakker, so then and obviously Roman won it. So I assume that Roman was eventually just decided to be the winner.
I thought this was for 2025. Because wasn't Breakker pitched to win in 2025, and then Michael Hayes was like Jey Uso, and then
maybe, but this one was for this year.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yes,
because I remember, they kept saying Breakker. Michael Hayes was like Jey Uso, and then it was like,
yeah. And Liv was pretty much the first woman they said to win the women's one, and obviously that's what they went with. So,
he said Summer Scam.
Oh yeah,
that's funny.
That's funny. A good thing. AJ Lee's WrestleMania match with Becky was supposed to be a goodbye, but now she wants to see how far they can go with it. So I assume she'll be back at some point. And then they said they interjected Pat McAfee to make people hate Randy Orton more.
I don't think it worked, but
well, it definitely got him more heat.
Well, yeah,
in like the story overall.
They were still cheering for Orton more than Cody, so
sure. But then, yes, going on to SummerSlam, because that was pretty much it for Unreal. Obviously, there was Aldis and Gunther announced this week at the kickoff SummerSlam. Say what you will about it. I'm looking forward to it personally. I'm looking forward to seeing Nick Aldis back in the ring. Bobby just hates everything about wrestling, which
no.
Does he actually watch?
About life. You hate everything about life.
I can hate everything about life.
So can I. I can hate everything about wrestling.
Right. So what is your gripe with it then?
It shouldn't be on SummerSlam. This is a Backlash match or a France match or Beast Mode God. It didn't work. People love Randy.
Still got him booed on the night. That's kind of.
It's not my burner account. I swear.
But it just happens to be agreeing with you.
Listen. Do you think I'm that tech savvy to sign out, leave a comment, sign back in? Dude?
I mean, we don't know what secret people you have hiding around.
You've seen me with tech. I'm not good.
That's fair.
I'd edit my own videos if I could, but I can't. So
yeah, but you don't.
Tried, failed miserably.
Fair. But then we also had Dominic Mysterio versus Danhausen announced for SummerSlam, which you have an even bigger gripe with. But to be fair, they were always going to have a SummerSlam match for Danhausen because of how over he is and how much money he makes for the company.
He's over with 12-year-olds, or maybe even 12-year-olds find it stupid.
Was that not John Cena's whole thing in like the 2010s? Was that he was just over with children?
I don't know. I don't talk to many 12-year-olds, but well, here's the thing: don't compare Cena to Danhausen. First of all, Cena, could actually wrestle and actually talk, and he wasn't a cheap knockoff Ronald McDonald, but Aldis versus Gunther should be on a B-level pay-per-view, and he spelled Aldis wrong. That's how you know it's me, not me.
Fair enough. But okay, no, fair enough. I like the idea personally.
It just like I just think it's mainly to me. It's not so much Aldis being on the card. It's to me, Gunther should be doing more.
So what should Gunther be doing?
Anything else? He retired.
Go on, give me an
Goldberg.
example.
He retired Cena. He retired Styles, and he's been lost in the shuffle. Would you agree?
He's been main eventing pay-per-views and having WWE Championship matches.
Cody.
I mean, some of them are by disqualification, so
He's 0-5 against Cody.
but that's still in the main event scene, still challenging for the main championship.
Yeah,
it's not exactly lost in the shuffle, is it?
Same thing with Drew McIntyre. Lost. After a while, it's like, this is just, yeah.
Yeah, that's not lost in the shuffle, though.
And when he's going to be back, I don't know.
I don't know. It depends when he's finished with Hollywood, I guess.
He's got a few projects lined up, according to the dirt sheet. So,
yeah.
I mean, listen.
I'll be glad when he's back, though.
Yeah, go be a Hollywood star. Go do what you got to do. Apparently, Russell Crowe must like him. So
that's a very good thing to have behind you.
No, that's what I'm saying, because this is the third movie they're doing together. I'm pretty sure. So, hey, like, if you got Russell Crowe in your corner, go for it.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Heart of the Beast trailer reaction. What is Heart of the Beast? I don't know.
I don't know, to be honest.
Somebody said EQ92 Danhausen is Papa Shango 2026. I mean, I guess.
But we all know he's old.
Yeah, that's the Godfather.
I know who he is.
Oh, okay. The dude who like missed his cue.
Yeah, I got it.
Down
Yeah, I got it.
I mean, they're both clowns. They're both idiots. They're both kind of useless. And besides, I wasn't even alive when that happened. So thank you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure you
What WrestleMania was that?
You're watching it live, pal. You should know.
I don't think I'm like 99.999% positive I wasn't alive when that happened.
Yeah, sure.
It was WrestleMania what? 6?
I don't know. You tell me.
6 or 7.
Well, that helps the young thing out, definitely.
Yeah, of course. Somebody comment what WrestleMania that was. I want to say it was. I'm not even trying to do this on purpose. 6 or 7 or 9, something like that. No, 9 was Bret Hart and Hogan, so that couldn't be. If it was 6 or 7, that was 92 and 93. So,
okay.
I was born in 2008. So.
And yeah, he doesn't speak to any 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
If it was born in 2008.
Sometimes they come by.
Yep. And also at some time we have the interim women's championship ladder match.
Which is, I'm not mad about. You took a very bad situation and you made good of it.
Yes, but I would rather she have just vacated. I watch AEW. We've done interim before. It's silly.
Wait,
I think
this is not for interim. This is to
No, it's for the interim champion. Yeah.
Dude, I thought it was just for wait. I'm still on WrestleMania 21. It's like Bad Bunny. No, this is not for interim. Please don't.
Yeah, it's for the interim WWE Women's Championship.
No. Rhea's done. Her knee is shot. Dude, I saw a ladder match for the women's title, and I was like, oh, cool.
Let's get his live reaction to it being an interim championship.
Why?
Because Rhea Ripley.
But, like, she got injured. It sucks.
Indeed.
But it happens.
Indeed.
I don't, like... Well, now I don't want Tiffany to win it.
Oh, Tiffany was never going to win anyway.
I know, but I like Tiffany. I'll still root for her. Well, I like Tiffany for different reasons.
So I believe this is the first time we've had an interim champion since the pandemic, when Sami Zayn and Jeff Hardy were both Intercontinental Champion at the same time.
That happened.
Yes, because there was a triple threat ladder match at Night of Champions, including AJ Styles to get a undisputed champion.
Huh.
So
WrestleMania VII, what is that, 8? Yeah.
yes.
And WrestleMania lost both. So VII, that's 8. That would be 93. So yeah, I wasn't born. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure.
96.
So yes, already confirmed for that ladder match is Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. Charlotte Flair or Nia Jax are going to be in it as well, which I assume will just be Charlotte Flair. With it being 5, I don't hate the idea that people put out that a 6th woman will be added on the night, which will be a returning Stephanie Vaquer.
I don't mind it.
The other 2 spots, I'm not sure. I'd like it to be Blake Monroe, but she's not had any matches since coming up to the main roster.
That ain't gonna happen.
I assume it might be Bliss and somebody else, unfortunately. No, because Bliss injured her arm.
Yeah, she's in a cast.
Yes. But they did that whole double jointed thing that she does to write her off, which made me not believe it until I saw the cast.
Yeah, that's what, because she's double jointed. We've
seen it on multiple occasions.
Yeah, which is weird. Maybe they did it this time because she was hurt, and I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. That's a interesting one.
But yeah, that's.
Put Baron Corbin in it.
Well, he's probably going to be in a triple threat match for the United States Championship.
I'm low-key happy he's back.
Really?
For a bigger guy, he works pretty good matches.
True, but he's really boring.
Yeah, but when he was broke Corbin,
he was still boring. He's always been boring.
Broke Corbin was really good.
Yeah.
The spaghetti stain, FTR giving him money. Remember when it was Balor and Roman signing the contract, and Baron Corbin took out Balor?
No.
For SummerSlam 2021.
No, I remember him having a match with Big E, didn't he? Because he stole his Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah, that happened. But it was actually kind of cool because they don't do these in press.
Wait, Roman versus Balor was... Oh, yeah, because Cena then interrupted and took the place,
But originally it was Corbin took out Balor, and Corbin's got the pen and he's about to sign, and even Roman's like, huh, all right. Like, just looking at him like, all right. Well, I thought that was hysterical.
Fair enough.
But again, he's a good guy that can... For a bigger guy, he could work some good matches.
Fair. Beastman has commented, no, they've been saying her cast is a work. That doesn't surprise me, to be fair.
Yeah, it's weird because, like, the cat's out of the bag. We already know she's double jointed.
I mean, she did it on a Raw and she did it on Great Balls of Fire, I believe. She
did it on a Raw against Sasha Banks, because I remember that, because that was the first time I learned she was double jointed, and I was like,
yeah.
At first, I was like, oh my god, like, this is one of the most horrific injuries. And
then she just popped it back into place and continued and won the match.
Put Chelsea Green in the ladder match. I'm looking at the roster right now.
Oh, absolutely. But they won't, because we're not allowed fun things.
Naomi. That could be
I hope not.
That could be a return. I'm not
please.
saying I want it.
No, please.
But
hasn't she just had the baby, though?
I feel like she had the baby in like March or April.
I don't know, because there was a lot of fake images going around at the time, so I don't know when she actually had it.
I remember a tweet from her saying if she has to give birth at Stephanie McMahon's induction, she will, because she's going to be there.
Oh, okay. So I mean, personally, I think Naomi should concentrate on being a mother.
Listen, I'm not
for the rest of time.
I'm not saying I want it, but I wouldn't be shocked. Huh? Oh, they were expecting their first child.
Yes.
So on August 18th, 2025, they were expecting their first child. So let's just say that's 1 month. Like, that's just right off the bat.
Okay.
What's 9 months? March? Yeah. Or March or April, so...
Yeah, maybe I just don't want us to come back ever. So
No. I get.
no, I know. I get what you're saying. I know what you're
It's
saying.
a
I'm hoping the return there was going to be
possibility.
Stephanie Vaquer.
We'll get Naomi and like it or not, but
Yeah.
when did Naomi have a kid? Have not publicly confirmed the exact birth date of their baby. They need to word this better. While there's a speculation from fans and a slip of the tongue by Jey Uso, it's not.
Well, that doesn't shock me at all.
That's not how you put it when you're talking about his sister-in-law. The baby had already arrived. They've kept him. So yeah. Well, the kid has to be born by now because it's been 11 months.
I mean,
Since she announced it.
Yeah. No, fair. No, I get it.
You'll get it and like it.
No, I will not. I was furious when she won Money in the Bank.
Listen, if you get Danhausen, if I get Danhausen, you get Naomi,
I don't like Danhausen either. What are you talking
You
about?
get all this, I get,
Oh, okay. Match.
Otherwise, to put in the match, yeah, Lainey Reed, they're not going to put her in. Jordan Grace,
The women's ladder match is to give Rhea a number one contender. The plan is for her versus Jessie Jane at Survivor Series or SummerSlam. The double S doesn't help there. But if they're saying about Jessie Jane being in the ladder match, she can't be in it because Tiffany Stratton beat her to be in it unless they do like a match that was probably.
No, I'm here.
Unless they do like a final chance match to get in
there. Put Bianca in there.
Yeah. Because I'd rather see a pregnant Bianca than a returning Naomi.
A pregnant Bianca would still go crazy, I bet.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, then the kind of last thing we have is to go through the predictions of Redemption. Before I have a big announcement at the end.
Leo's pregnant.
I only look it.
He's expecting. We're going on to Maury to find out who the father is, guys. Okay.
The order of matches might not be the same if you're looking on Wikipedia, by the way.
Well, at least I'll have a general, idea.
Cool. So, Christian Cage and the old guy that keeps tagging in with him for some reason, also known as Adam Copeland, are facing the Death Riders, which is Claudio Castagnoli and Pac.
Do you know what we call that?
Filler.
That's called a guaranteed win for Bobby in fantasy wrestling.
Is it now?
Because Bobby has Adam Copeland and Claudio
Castagnoli.
Let's go, baby. Cage and Copeland.
But why are you going with Cage and Copeland?
Yeah, Cage and Copeland for the win. It's just,
the clear route is to get Bucks versus them at All In.
Yeah, they're not losing it here, especially to Claudio and Pac.
Yeah.
If it was like Moxley and Ospreay, maybe
there would be a bit of a risk, but
no.
So we have Ciampa versus Jericho in a no-holds barred match, or the Psycho Killer versus the Painmaker, as they're advertising it.
Yeah. What's the?
Yes.
Is it 1-1?
It's 1 to Ciampa.
Okay. Oh wait. Where is this pay-per-view? Canada, right?
Canada.
Jericho. Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Ciampa already has a win, it's just
that and Canada cements it.
Yeah. We have Bandito challenging Kyle Fletcher for the International Championship. Who have you got and why? As the past guy would say.
I was looking at Mark Davis. I was like, wait, what? Bandito's already at the ROH World Champion. Fletcher just got this back rather recently. Fletcher for the win.
Back? First time champion.
What?
You said Kyle Fletcher's got the title back, but he's a first time international champion. He's a former TNT champion.
Well, he just got it recently still, so.
Yeah.
He just came back recently, 2 months.
Yes.
So he's not going
Yeah,
to
no,
lose.
that's fine. I get it.
They're not going to put. Shut up.
I understand what you're trying to tell me. Yes. In the typical trope of giving the TNT champion a world championship match, Kenny Omega is defending the world championship against Kevin Knight. And why have you chosen? Why have you chosen Kenny Omega?
I'm feeling an upset here. I think it's Kevin. The stars are telling me it's Kevin Knight versus Will Ospreay at All In London.
Okay.
And Omega for the win.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Then we have Tekla defending the Women's World Championship against Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, so you definitely have a different order because on my thing, it's
I wrote them down in the order that I put them on my PC. So
yeah.
The winner goes on to All In to face Mercedes Moné.
This is
because you need a reason.
No. I know. I think it's gonna be Willow.
Do you? And why would that be?
So, Willow injured Mercedes.
Yes.
Tekla's a heel.
Yep.
Moné's kind of heelish.
And they're quite the same heel as well.
Yes, I just don't. And Willow's a clear babyface, like a clear.
And who took Mercedes' most important belt from her only a few months ago? Willow.
Yeah. No, it's gotta be. They're gonna give Willow a little bit of a run, whatever it is, like a month.
Ironically, they're doing the same with Willow here that they did with the TBS Championship when Mercedes debuted. They had Willow beat Julia, had the match at Double or Nothing with Mercedes, where Mercedes took the title from her. I think they're doing the same thing here, where Willow gets a month's run and then loses it at All In.
As soon as they announced Willow versus Tekla, I was like, okay, because Tekla, however you say it, heading in, I was like, wait, how are you gonna have Tekla?
Yes.
Whatever her name is. Oh, look, it's accurate for the first time. How are you gonna do Tekla versus Mercedes Moné? And now it's just like there's no way they could possibly do that. So.
Yeah. Again, Beast Mode and Willow win the title. Great feud with Mercedes. Yep, absolutely spot on.
I like this Beast Mode guy.
Yeah, he sounds like you.
Again, I'm not that tech savvy and not that quick.
Fair enough.
And look, my iPad, it's on Wikipedia, so.
Okay, it's fine. So then we have Jon Moxley and Will Ospreay versus the Young Bucks, because the Young Bucks must face just a random tag team or two single individuals on a pay-per-view. Who have you got on why?
This one's honestly kind of tough because the Bucks need to win heading into All In to face Cage and Co. But also you have Ospreay who needs a win heading into All In. So I just think it's better if Ospreay gets the win. So I'm going to go Ospreay and Mox. Yeah.
No, I've got Ospreay and as well. I think the thing is with the Young Bucks is they can just kind of say, "Oh, we want a title match," and then they'll just do it. So,
and they could always win a gauntlet or
they can do something to earn it on TV. Yeah. That's what you say.
That's what I'm saying. It's better if Ospreay gets the win here and heads in with some momentum than the Young Bucks. It should
I agree.
Them. Yeah.
Then we have Mark Davis defending the national championship against Andrade El Idolo. Andrade.
Push him.
Well, that's what they're trying to do.
Wait. I have a question.
Sure, friend.
How you know?
How you know?
No, it's got to be Andrade. It's got to be.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, the fact that Davis was even a champion for, it's just, like, weird. But...
Yeah.
You can't have Andrade.
I honestly thought with them taking the title off Jack Perry that Luchasaurus was going to be clear and they were just going to go and fit back into the tag team division.
What happened?
And turns out Luchasaurus, I mean, he's a dinosaur. It might take him longer to recover than the average person.
I mean, he almost died, like, legitimately, but that was a few years ago now at this point, I think. Or
It was
at least
about,
a
I want to say
year.
like maybe a yearish, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got an arm injury that clearly he's taking. I mean, old bones, I guess, harder to
Mhm.
recover from.
No, and I mean, listen, I'd rather the guy be healthy than anything, but it was
Oh,
kind of
absolutely.
serious, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. And then in the last match that I have seen that's announced, we have Hikaru Shida defending the TBS Championship against a very momentum-filled Maya World.
Yeah. They like Maya World, but I don't
A
think
lot.
she got to the finals of the Owen Hart.
Somehow.
But I don't think. I'm going to say Shida.
Yeah, I think they're going to want Shida as TBS champion going into All In because it's just a solid person to have as champion.
Would I be shocked if they pulled the trigger on Maya World? Not one bit. But
No,
predictions-wise,
I think this is kind of how you build a new talent properly, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially with her being so young as well. And then I assume that she might be a good looking for someone who wins the Casino Gauntlet or at All In if they continue the tradition of having a women's one.
True. Yeah.
Though, personally, I'd probably give that win to Jimmy Hayter as UK and stuff.
No.
But
No. You're getting a hometown win already in the main event. You get one, and that's it.
We can have two. There are many. That's in the first All In we had multiple.
No.
We had Saraya and Will Ospreay get wins in that show.
No. But this win for Ospreay is going to mean a little bit more.
I mean, obviously, yeah. Plus, it'd be good to see Jimmy Hayter back in the main event scene, like properly as a threat. Okay. Right. What's that though? Yeah, so Beast Mode, it could be an upset for my world, but I just don't see it personally.
No, Shida for the win. Yeah, no, exactly.
I can see them going that way. I just don't think so.
I'm starting to think maybe this is my burner.
Huh. It is a lot of what you would say.
Wait, he picked Kevin Knight, so.
Really? Interesting.
He said Kevin Knight in all caps, and that's what he said. Yeah. Ciampa has won, but Jericho wins. Fletcher retains. Kevin Knight, Willow for the win. So it sounds like
I can read. Yes.
Mm. Can you though?
Yes.
Can you though?
Well, at least better than the average Bobby, anyway. So.
Better than the average Ryan.
No one can read worse than better than the average Ryan.
Dude, I just kept egging him on yesterday. It was the funniest thing.
But yeah, that's
rage baited him and he fell for it.
Fair. But that's pretty much it for the show. Do you have anything coming out? I know you do.
Well, yeah, it's out right now. Actually, you can go watch it as soon as you leave this live stream. Go check out my reaction to Avengers Doomsday trailer. I was losing my mind, and yeah, I'm gonna record my next video tomorrow. Yep. And yeah, I'll say it here, but I'm gonna say it in my video too. Go see The Odyssey. My review will do it no justice. My review will do it no justice. Go see The Odyssey in theaters. It's an experience for sure. I almost had to sit in the stairwell to watch it.
Why?
So, I'll give you the story. So usually I order the tickets, but my buddy at the theater we went to, it was IMAX, and I never usually go to that theater, and he has AMC Plus. I don't know if you guys have AMC over there, but
no, I don't think so.
So he gets rewards, he gets points. So he's like, I'll order the tickets. All right, cool, no problem. He's like, oh, I can't go. So we ordered 7 tickets. We had 7 people. He's like, oh, I can't go anymore. I'm on vacation. Cool, no problem. Now, anybody else in their right mind would think, oh, I still have 7 tickets. Like, let me just ask somebody else, right?
Sure.
No, he's like, oh, I canceled my ticket, got the money back, and they sold it to somebody else. I'm like, how was I supposed to know that? He goes, well, he's like, I have AMC Plus. I'm like, yeah, I'm well aware you do. But that doesn't mean I know the rules and stipulations and whatnot. So literally I got kicked out of like 2 seats. and I was sitting in the stairwell until the movie started. I saw a seat 2 rows in front of me open, and I'm like, all right, I'm going for it. Like, the movie has started, and then just nobody ever came up. So I was like, all right.
No, fair enough.
Great
No,
movie, go
I've
see it.
watched movies from the stairwell when I've gone with multiple people and there just isn't enough of a row left. I just sat on the stairs.
Yeah, got it. I would have done it, but
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot more comfortable in the chair.
Sure. And then,
Yeah,
and then for myself, I have the all-in card I'd like to see video came out a few days ago. I did a video all about Keith Lee yesterday.
R.I.P.
And then my coverage of AEW Redemption will be this week through to Monday when I do my review on it. So go and check that out on my channel by subscribing.
And then that guy's going to be at All In next month in about
I am.
a month.
I'm going to All In down to London. I'm way too socially awkward.
Punch him in the stomach if you see him.
That's harsh.
Take video of it too. Please send it to me.
You know, when you went to SummerSlam, we didn't say anything like this. We just said go say hi to him or something.
No, I think
we didn't go. We didn't say right, but we didn't say violence. We didn't say go and punch him.
Yeah, but it's funny when you're on the other side of it.
Well, people getting pictures is one thing. Punching somebody for no reason is another.
Yeah, but why not? Why not bring some joy to my life?
Disgraceful. But anyway, next week.
Yeah.
Big announcements. The first one being Bobby's not here.
I'm on vacation, folks. I get one.
He is on vacation. But we do have the return finally of Zero. He is back next week. Will be joining us for SummerSlam coverage. He'll be here for predictions next week and a run through the week after where Bobby should be back.
I'm sorry. We had a good run for about 5 weeks. The dead weight is coming back. Whatever. The dead weight is coming back.
The actual host. So this being on this channel is only got a couple of weeks left in it, and then it's back onto Zero's channel.
Yeah.
So hope you all enjoyed the run. We know Bobby didn't.
It's been fun, but I can't say it's been real fun.
Yeah. So yes, that's everything for this week. Do subscribe and like.
It was quite a hindrance, in my opinion. Leo always hitting me up, asking me my schedule. Like, bro, don't worry about what I'm doing.
Actually, it was you asking me what days I'm free.
I'm exactly where I need to be at all times.
Right, sure.
I'm here, aren't I?
For now. We literally put this together today. We had like all last week.
I think I asked you. Well, I remember I asked you last week, and then I was like, oh, yes. Yeah, I forgot. And then I was like, I was thinking about it today. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he said he was free Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, and I can't. Weekends are tough in the summer. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do it today. So, yeah.
Well, yeah. So, like, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Boys Breakdowns. Thank you very much for watching. Zero back next week.
I'm sorry.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Goodbye.